Alright, chat. Once again, for your non-grifting pleasure, we're gonna do a short kind of reaction to the leaked call of Mamamax. This is from Nicholas Diorio's video. He had a call with Mamamax. Apparently he recorded the call. Again, here's the thing, you would think that these influencers after a while would know that this guy literally records any call that he's in, right? He has a history of doing this. So why he thought admitting this to him on a private call was a good idea. Again, just kind of adds another layer of incompetence to Max. Not that I'm necessarily blaming Diorio for recording the call, but I'm just saying that the utter incompetence of the people like Max out there, you gotta think, how did you ever get to where you were?
Anything yet. In fact, any of the 3 upcoming reveals in isolation would be career-ending for really any YouTuber in Max's field. I also think what you're about to see will be fairly shocking to his audience of sexual abuse survivors that he's farmed for cash month after month on Patreon. For that reason, alongside transparency...
Let's slow it down, chat. Diorio talks a little too fast. It's 1.2.
I will allow the next 8 excruciating minutes to play unimpeded, and I will only rejoin you after Max Striker's reputation has been thoroughly eviscerated. At the 1-minute mark, your mind will be blown. At the 5-minute mark, you'll be thinking it can't possibly get any worse, and around 2.5 minutes later, you'll realize it can, and it is. Enjoy. So recently, people have been saying that your investigations kind of skew the line between fact and fiction, because they're finding things that you've created as context for the video. I think people are pointing to the Discord server that you were an admin of when you were showing it. The lawsuit that you changed the name or whatever. How much of what you do is kayfabe and how much of it is legitimately, like, live? This is the investigation, here it is.
So, the investigations themselves are real, but obviously the films have fictional elements. There's multiple reasons, like, for example, the admin thing on the Discord server, I had to recreate it.
Yeah.
That was a recreation because I didn't.
I'm sorry. Again, it's like a fresh reaction. I'm just seeing it for the first time, and I am kind of in awe. Right? That one first statement kind of had me in awe. I'm just like, huh? Pretty much what's in these little subtitles. Like, okay, what? Yeah. This is the genius mind of Mamamax, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. This is who you were all deceived by.
I am presenting it as if it were to be real, but I didn't think people would take it as that. Like,
but wait, you hunt files. You don't think that people are going to think your videos are real?
So that's the thing. So I want everyone, when you watch my video, to assume everything is fake, except like when I show a people's face and what they're doing. Because obviously that's all.
Oh shit! Oh, sorry. I know I said unimpeded. My bad. Won't happen again.
So I want everyone, when you watch my video, to assume everything is fake, except like when I show a pedo's face and what they're doing. Like include like Mega Drive links to show like this is the full evidence. This is all real.
What the fuck?
Everything else should be considered fake, whether it's real or not. Like if I'm sending viruses to a pedo, whether that's fake or real, that's on purpose, because I don't want people to know if I'm actually sending viruses to pedos, because that's implicating myself.
What the fuck?
So I guess the next logical question from there is just asking, because now it's come up saying like, well,
oh Lord,
you've never been to court. What have you done? What is the most substantial outcome of a predator hunt that you've done? What is the final nail in the coffin? You're like, if you had to go tell somebody, oh, what do you do? What does Max Striker do? What's your proudest moment?
Oh my God.
Honestly, the hunting pedos isn't my proudest aspect. The thing I'm proud of is inspiring those who are CSA survivors to fight back. That is my goal.
Have you ever gotten someone arrested?
Oh shit.
If
I don't like that pause.
Then I don't know it.
Oh,
you went on my podcast to tell me that you got someone arrested and it was because of your video, just to be clear. Would you like to re-answer that question?
I've been emailed stuff like, hey, you got this guy arrested, congratulations.
You went on and you said, this guy was arrested, it was because of me, it was because of my video. And you told me that 2 years ago.
It's kind of egotistical of me to say.
Oh boy.
That was my video that did it. I don't know that for sure.
But then you said recently that he fled to the Philippines. So was Sonny ever arrested? Pablo Sonny? Did that ever even happen?
Oh boy.
Yes, he did. All we know is that his last location we picked him up from was Mexico. Whether he fled to the Philippines or not, we don't know. We just know he has family there, and that's the most likely destination they would go to, just because.
But he was so he was arrested. That was.
Pablo Sonny? I have no. I don't think so. I think he got away.
What? What?
Dude, what the
If he Yeah, if he was arrested, I have no idea.
Why did you tell me he was arrested? You said Pablo Sonny was arrested and my video did it. Why did you lie to me on my show?
Do you have a clip of that?
Yes,
Oh,
it's in something I've been
no.
currently editing.
Yeah, send it to me.
No.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
My
I think there's even a video
God.
on YouTube. Actually, can you just jump in the screen share? I'll just pull it over.
No,
Somebody
bro,
archived it.
it's so.
I guess I can hear stuff, but I can't see
Perfect.
anything.
That's all you need because the visual is a drawing. This is the 2 clips, contrasting clips of Pablo Sonny. What is your primary
I love how like Mudahar just leaves right. Oh shit. This is not good, dog.
goal? Is that then? There's no. What's your other?
Well, I guess the question is like the next getting at is like, okay, so you want it.
By the way, this just for context, what's being played at the upper left corner, that is the original 2021 interview between Turkey Tom, Nicholas Diorio, and Mamamax when Mamamax originally did the Pick a Side YouTube thing.
Enact this change. What do you hope is the eventual result of your video?
Okay.
Of all this.
So I know there's people out there saying I'm doing it to self-serve. I just want my video back up. I don't give a shit if my video comes back up. It did what it needed to do. The rapist that was in the video is currently in police custody. And it
Was that as a result of your video, or was
Yes.
that prior to the video?
Yes, it was because
Okay.
of the video.
All right.
The video was about IMVU and this one predator. I made it about him and him alone.
IMVU is a game, right? You
Yes.
played the game and you exposed this guy.
Yes.
Do you mind walking me through the chain of events that led from your video to him being imprisoned?
Yeah, so I dropped the video. The end of the video is a call to action. Usually all my videos are a call to action, like find him. And we did.
So in this case, find him meant like you didn't know who he was. You wanted his doc so he could go to jail.
All we had was his face and his voice.
Right.
And out of that, I said, find him. And then within 24 hours, we found him. And then I started social engineering all of his friends to give me his information. And they did. And then we pegged him. He fled to Mexico. We found where he was in Mexico.
Wow.
I don't know if the police, he was from Canada. So I don't know if the police asked him to
As
come
all
back.
terrible people are.
Mhm. I don't know if the police asked him to come back or he went on his own volition or they forced him to come back. I don't know any of those details. I just know he went back to Canada and was in police
Goddamn.
custody for a certain amount of time.
So you lied.
So that was what I was told through Instagram posts when I was in contact with his friends.
You didn't remember that until I showed you the clip. You didn't remember that like this is your biggest crown achievement that you got a pedophile arrested.
I didn't remember the details, no. I just remember he fled to Mexico, all the police custody shit. That was only shit I was told. I couldn't verify any of that.
So you just got on stream and told everybody it was me. I did it. Mamamax, #1.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Bro.
You can let people know I think that.
Oh, come on.
Thank you. So that was one of the major points of contention. Last question. This is
Oh my
an ethical
God.
question, one of my favorite types of questions. In your previous investigations, what have you done to ensure that the evidence you're passing over to police is sufficient to get, prosecution? And what precautions do you take to make sure it's usable in a court of law?
So with Wayne's probably the best one. I mean, we literally had him in a voice call. Like it's like the Mega Drive. Like it's literally us saying we're 14 years old. He's saying, "Yeah, I want to see your pussy. I want to see I
What
want
the
to
fuck is he
want
saying,
you to ride me,"
bro?
and shit like that. To what he thinks is a 14-year-old, and we verified that by telling him like, "I don't know, I'm young. I don't know, I'm only 14."
Yeah, I agree
I
with
think that should
the
be
subtitles right here. Yeah, it's question marks. I am fucking confused too. I don't even know what's going on anymore, bro. This is just okay. So yeah, again, pardon my utter silence for a majority of this. I'm kind of like in awe.
Sufficient to put him in prison. But the law says otherwise, I suppose, because as far as I know, he hasn't been imprisoned, and people have been I received an email that someone was going to talk to the deputy about why he hasn't been arrested, and I'm also actually going to start interviewing police local to me as to why pedophiles don't get arrested, because I know they all want to arrest them. It's just the law binds them.
So you've never
For some reason.
actually gotten a pedophile arrested.
Not to my knowledge.
So your content is just making fun of pedophiles online.
I suppose, like I said, my biggest goal is to
Oh,
inspire
shit, bro.
survivors to fight back, and if I can.
You're a false prophet, my dude. That's what you call a false prophet.
If I can do that, then I feel like I've done an adequate job.
No, you haven't. You're a piece of shit.
Well, as it turns out, it was never a question of conviction. No wonder Max has never been to court before. In his 5 years of playing dress-up predator hunter, Max was never even able to secure so much as an arrest. As it turns out, all you need to be a distinguished predator hunter on YouTube is to farm inadmissible evidence by pretending you're a minor and sexting those predators. In fact, let the record show, we can count at least one time Max has sent pictures of his own ass to perverts online so they can
Oh my
record
God.
themselves beating off to it. But we can't
What?
count at least one time Max has investigated a predator that has led to an arrest.
I could not get his name, his personal social media, and above all else, I could not get his face.
Again, Max screwed Max. And even in this video, Max screwed Max because, again, these were all his words. They just happened to be recorded. That was rough. All right, that's all I got for you. Ladies and gentlemen, again, could have stretched this out for multiple hours and stream, but just wanted to give you some digestible content so you could get a TLDR of the situation. So I'll see you all in the next one, whenever that might be. Have a good rest of your night or day, wherever the hell you are. Goodbye.